Replacing a light fixture with a ceiling fan is a common do-it-yourself project. The time it takes depends on experience and existing wiring. Always prioritize safety by turning off the power at the circuit breaker before starting any electrical work. Before you begin, gather the necessary tools including a screwdriver, wire stripper, wire connectors, electrical tape, a voltage tester, and potentially a drill. You also need the ceiling fan itself, with all its parts and instructions. Firstly, turn off the circuit breaker that controls the existing light fixture. Use a voltage tester to confirm that the power is off before touching any wires. Secondly, carefully remove the existing light fixture. Disconnect the wires one at a time, noting their connections. Typically, you'll find a black wire connected to a black wire, a white wire connected to a white wire, and a bare copper or green wire connected to a bare copper or green wire. These correspond to the hot, neutral, and ground wires respectively. Thirdly, check the electrical box in the ceiling. Ensure it is rated for ceiling fan support. If it's not, you'll need to replace it with a fan-rated box. These boxes are designed to handle the weight and movement of a ceiling fan. Fourthly, install the mounting bracket that comes with the ceiling fan. Follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. The bracket should be securely attached to the electrical box. If the box is properly installed, this usually involves screwing the bracket directly to the box. If you are replacing the box, ensure it is securely attached to the ceiling joist. Fifthly, prepare the ceiling fan for mounting. This often involves attaching the fan blades to the motor housing and connecting the downrod. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for these steps. Sixthly, carefully lift the fan motor housing up to the mounting bracket. Connect the wires according to the manufacturer's instructions in your earlier observations. Usually black to black, white to white, and green or bare copper to green or bare copper. Use wire connectors to securely join the wires and wrap them with electrical tape. Seventhly, tuck the wires neatly into the electrical box and attach the fan canopy to the mounting bracket. This usually involves screwing the canopy into place. Eighthly, install the light kit and fan blades if they are not already installed. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for these steps. Ninthly, restore power at the circuit breaker. Test the fan to ensure it operates correctly. Check the fan speed and the light if it has one. Tenthly, if the fan wobbles, use the balancing kit that comes with the fan to balance the blades. This usually involves attaching small weights to the blades to correct any imbalance. When working with electrical wiring, always follow safe practices and local electrical codes. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it's best to hire a qualified electrician to install the ceiling fan. A typical electrical circuit in a home is a 120 volts alternating current circuit. The circuit breaker is designed to trip if the current exceeds a certain amperage, typically 15 amps or 20 amps for lighting circuits. This is a safety feature to prevent overheating and fires. The wires used in a circuit are sized according to the amperage they are expected to carry. The National Electrical Code, NEC, provides guidelines for wire sizing and other electrical installations. For example, NEC Table 310.15. B16 specifies the allowable capacities of insulated conductors rated up to and including 2000 volts. When connecting wires, it's important to use the correct size wire connectors. These connectors are designed to provide a secure and reliable connection. They also help to prevent the wires from coming loose, which could cause a short circuit or other electrical problems. The electrical tape is used to insulate the wire connections and provide additional protection. It's important to use electrical tape that is rated for the voltage and temperature of the circuit. When installing the ceiling fan, make sure that the electrical box is properly grounded. This means that the green or bare copper wire is connected to a grounding point in the electrical box. Grounding provides a path for electricity to flow in the event of a fault, which helps to protect against electrical shock. If you are replacing an existing light fixture, you may need to install a new electrical box. The new box should be rated for ceiling fan support and should be securely attached to the ceiling joist. When drilling holes for the electrical box, be careful not to damage any existing wiring or plumbing. Before you start any electrical work, it's a good idea to familiarize yourself with the NEC. This code provides detailed information on electrical safety and installation practices. You can find a copy of the NEC at most libraries or online. If you have any questions about electrical safety or installation, it's always best to consult with a qualified electrician. They can provide expert advice and ensure that your electrical work is done safely and correctly. Remember to always turn off the power at the circuit breaker before working on any electrical circuits. Use a voltage tester to confirm that the power is off before touching any wires. Wear rubber-soled shoes and avoid working in wet conditions. By following these safety precautions, you can reduce the risk of electrical shock and other electrical hazards. When working with electrical wiring, it's important to use the right tools. A good set of wire strippers is essential for removing insulation from wires without damaging the conductors. A voltage tester is used to check for the presence of voltage in a circuit. A screwdriver is used to tighten and loosen screws. Electrical tape is used to insulate wire connections. And a drill may be needed to install the electrical box or mounting bracket. Before you start any electrical work, it's a good idea to inspect your electrical system. Look for any signs of damage such as frayed wires, cracked insulation, or loose connections. If you find any problems, have them repaired by a qualified electrician. When you are connecting the wires from the ceiling fan to the wires in the electrical box, make sure that the connections are secure. Use wire connectors to twist the wires together tightly. Then wrap the connections with electrical tape. This will help to prevent the wires from coming loose and causing a short circuit. When you are installing the ceiling fan, make sure that it is properly balanced. An unbalanced ceiling fan can wobble and make noise. To balance the fan, you can use the balancing kit that comes with the fan. The balancing kit includes small weights that you can attach to the fan blades. Experiment with different weight placements until the fan is balanced. Remember, if you are not comfortable working with electricity, it's best to hire a qualified electrician to install the ceiling fan. They have the knowledge and experience to do the job safely and correctly. Installing a ceiling fan can be a rewarding do-it-yourself project. By following these steps and safety precautions, you can install a ceiling fan safely and correctly. Always consult with a qualified electrician if you have any questions or concerns. The time it takes to install a ceiling fan can vary depending on your experience and the complexity of the installation. However, with careful planning and preparation, you can usually complete the job in a few hours.